Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Yes, you are right, people. I don't know why I doubt you. You know exactly where you need to be at the conclusion of this video presentation. JerichoGreen.net. Now, do you remember the horrible famine in Ethiopia in the 1980s? More than 1 million Ethiopians starved to death. The Marxist government had destroyed food production. So when a severe drought hit, there was no emergency food to fall back on. This painful lesson should remind us to have backup food and be more self-reliant. Marxists will be Marxists. They destroy everything, especially food production. So if you see a bad moon rising, do yourself a favor and get some emergency food you can rely on. My Patriot Supply is America's largest emergency preparedness company. And right now you can save $50 on their 4-week emergency food kit, which contains an abundance of food totaling more than 2,000 calories per day. This is something every American family should have. It arrives in an unmarked box for your privacy. So go to preparewithjericho.com and save $50 on your 4-week emergency food kit. That's preparewithjericho.com. To avoid the unexpected, act now. Preparewithjericho.com. Oh, these, I'm sorry, guys, I should have told you about these right here. These are custom Oakley sunglasses. Look close right there, people. It says Jericho Green. My first custom pair of anything, let alone some Oakleys. And I want to give a very special shout out and thank you to Chris and Natalia up there in Canada, eh? Yo, hoser. I'm just playing. They hit me up, said they wanted me to design a pair, and they sent them to me. I got them. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. People's kindness is not lost on me. When someone takes their time to do something for me or send me something, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. And congratulations. Yes, they are engaged. They're about to get all up in that wedded bliss. Congratulations, you guys. Enjoy yourselves. But as soon as you can, start making some babies that are good like you. The world needs them. Now, I'll tell you what the world doesn't need. It doesn't need bullshit getting to the Supreme Court that shouldn't get there, because I am still under the impression, and I could be mistaken, that the Supreme Court has more important stuff to do than things that have already been decided by the people. What am I talking about? Well, a few days ago, the Supreme Court had to get involved with OSHA, because that is how the president, our president, Biden is perverted, our grandpa in chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. We are the world. We are the children. That fool. See, he decided to circumvent, to undermine our authority, because most people do not want to be mandated to get poked or to put a piece of cloth that doesn't work over their nose and mouth. Most people, most adults, I'm going to go ahead and say every adult, does not want to be told what to do. Okay, we did enough of that when we were kids. Couldn't go anywhere unless you asked. Couldn't get any money unless you asked. Couldn't buy anything unless you asked. Well, now we got the money, we got the authority, and we do what we want to do. That's what maintains our beaconhood for the world. So we don't like to be told what to do, especially when we have half a brain and we know there's some bullshit. So mandates are not good. People do not like them. So when we tell you we don't want them, here's what you're supposed to do. Sorry guys, let me get into character, okay? All right, this is the American people talking to the federal government. And matter of fact, this can be for any level, state, local, federal, whatever. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Okay. We want to mandate you guys to do something, general public. No, we don't want that shit. Government. Okay. Have a good day. And scene. Guys, that's how it should have been. That's how it should always be. You guys want to do this? Yes or no? Okay, we'll take it according to what answer you gave, American people. But that's not what happened. Here's what happened. Let me get back into character. Here we go. American people versus government. Hey guys, we want you to do this. No, we don't want to do that shit. Okay, we'll find a way around you. That's what happened. The American people said, we don't want to be mandated to do a damn thing. And the federal government said, okay, instead of doing what you want, we're going to go around you. So they decided to go through OSHA because OSHA is in charge of safety conditions and work conditions at work. Basically, any job you have, construction, in a restaurant, whatever, if you are working somewhere, OSHA is in charge of making sure that you have a safe work environment. So they figured this would be a good way to weasel and sneak their way into mandating everybody to get poked, because they wanted to have the mandates for any company that has more than 100 employees. Well, that's all the major companies. Open your refrigerator, open your cabinet, pop your hood, look at the emblem on your car, look everywhere. These big ass companies, basically all the companies we interact with or work for, were going to say that you had to get poked if you wanted to bring your ass to work. And if not, you got to go get tested once a week, which in some cases you will pay for on your own time. So American people said, we don't want that. The federal government said, fuck you, we want that. So they decided to go through OSHA. Well, we have this group of people, and they are supposed to stand between us and tyranny. And you hear people who are against that kind of stuff saying, well, the founding fathers, that was muskets, and that was back then. They didn't know, and things are different now. Yeah, technology may be different. People are the same. All right? There are a certain group, a certain section, a certain sect of our population that are shit people, that are deviant, that are corrupt, that want to steal and take, promote their power, no matter how many regular everyday folks it crushes in the process. That will never change. Greed will never change. We got cool phones and tight jeans with rips in them and shit, and fast cars and drones. Yeah, that's cool, but people are still the same. So the Supreme Court had to get involved on some bullshit to tell OSHA no. But of course, the three justices, Sotomayor, Breyer, and Kagan, those are the three dissenting SCOTUSes, or Supreme Court justices, Supreme Court SCJs, that voted against it. Now, Sotomayor and Kagan, they were nominated by, what's that guy's name? He kind of talks like that. What's his name? He was Biden's boss. Oh, yeah, my bad. How can I forget the name of the exalted one, the chosen one, Barack Obama? You know, Michelle's man. He nominated those two. And then Breyer, he was nominated by, what's the guy? You know, he liked to ejaculate on dresses and put cigars, up in there. And his guys, his marriage was a sham. And it was just for political gain. Tricky. Oh, Clinton, that's right. My bad, I'm sorry, I forgot. Hillary Clinton's man, Bill Clinton. That's right. He put Breyer in there. So now you see why it's so important to pick good Supreme Court justices. So when everybody was losing their mind when the bad orange man was putting Coney Barrett in there, was putting Kavanaugh in there, this is why. Number one, if he didn't put those justices in there, we would have 11 instead of 9, because that's how the Democrats want it. And number two, this shit would not have been stopped, and we would all be mandated, if you work for a company big enough, to get poked in your arm or take your time and money to go get tested once a week. Oh, thank you. And I got this bullshit letter from the company I work for, email or whatever. It said that each positive test will secure you another week of work. Oh, thank you, the almighty ruler. Thank you. I get another 7 days. Thank you so much. Why is the Supreme Court? They got bigger things to worry about. They got Roe v. Wade to overturn, not some OSHA bullshit. You need to get poked. No, I don't. No, I do not. So thank you, SCOTUS, for stepping in and saving us once again. Continue to do so. That shit made it to the Supreme Court of the United States of America. We already decided on that. No. Now, people, friends, the time to prepare for bad times is during good times. If you know a big storm is coming, you prepare in advance. Same goes for our nation's future. Things seem calm right now, so it's the perfect time to prepare for the next big crisis. That's why we recommend stocking up on emergency food from My Patriot Supply. They're America's #1 preparedness company with millions of happy, well-prepared customers. Their food lasts for up to 25 years in storage. It's an insurance policy you can eat. When you need it, it will be there. And right now you can save $50 on a 4-week emergency food kit. This kit provides breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, and snacks totaling over 2,000 calories a day. Every family in America should have one of these. So go to preparewithjericho.com and save $50 on your 4-week food kit. That's preparewithjericho.com. Do it before the peanut butter hits the fan. Go to preparewithjericho.com, and I will go to the inside of my house to be with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.